Ya ya hey ya ya ha hey ya hey ha hey ha hey ha hey ha ya hey ya ha hey ya ha hey ha hey ha hey ha ya hey ya ya hey ha ha hey ya hey ya ya
Okay, today I wanted to say good morning to all of my relations and relatives out there who are listening to me as I greet the day each day as singing and praying to Uchimaka and Tunkashla and all my ancestors who've gone before us. In our time of grief or a time of happiness, we always acknowledge that a new life has come upon us and that we have nothing to fear. And in every day of our life, we pray for guidance and for protection and good health and life. I remember the old people, my father, grandfather, and grandmother. My mother always taught us about what it is to be Lakota and to teach each other or to even talk to each other, to greet even an elder who maybe you don't know, but to always go to this elder and acknowledge them and maybe even shake hands, or if it's an unchi, to give them a hug. And before this pandemic, I always thought about what we were missing and losing many of our relatives and now their ancestors. I realized that we lost a lot, but they all also gain another ancestor, another spirit that comes through us through either a dream or ceremonies or even our thoughts, and that we're grateful for their memories and what they have taught us. Some people, their hearts hurt because they've lost a loved one that won't be here, and maybe at a Sundance or a ceremony, powwow. But all we can just say is that we give the ones who are living, relatives who are grieving, give them words of encouragement so they can move each day to a different path that they have to go through, and that all we can say is to encourage them and sing songs and feed them and to give them prayers, because this is all we can offer as for now. The songs that we sing today is for the heart, for the heart, so that it speaks to everyone, heart to heart. It has a lot to do with our prayers that we say deep inside of us. We cannot hide. Every time I pray, I always tell people that you can't hide from the bad or even the good. Sometimes you go underground and think that you're fooling or think that you're lying to God, to Tongashla, but He sees us no matter what. You can underground or not, or even you think that we're places that you think that people will never know. And He said it could be the people that you fool, but not Tongashla. The keen sense of all relatives, the creation that the Creator made flows through us. And so today we have to use our eyes and ears and nose and brain, all parts of our body to sense what is bothering us or what makes us feel good, and that we keep using those senses in our everyday life so that we can acknowledge each other or be with each other in a good way. I always think about the Stone Nation, there's spirits that are laying there, the creation of all. And in the ceremonies, in the sweat lodges, they always tell us that these stones have no ears, no eyes, and no mouth, but yet they can speak to us, hear us, and they can see us in a way that we don't see each other. And they tell us stories through when we pour water on the stones. They sing songs to us that are songs that we can't imitate. And so we begin to search into ourselves what they are saying to us. and only you and the spirits of that stone nation can understand each other, because, like I said, you have a relationship with the Creator and with that stone spirit. So today, don't be afraid to interpret what they have to tell you and what you need to tell them, so that you can live a good life. Today, my prayers are to all the ones who are mourning and the ones who are going through difficult times, whether it's addiction or whether it's loneliness or homeless, the ones who are seeing life a lot different from the ones who live comfortably. And so in my time on this earth, I try my best to teach or to help others what I learned, what I learned from my past, and whether it was good and bad, I try to teach, so that I know that just like anything else, Sitting Bull said, leave a mark on this world, and so people know that you existed. And so today I tend to want to exist and coexist with all people, and want to teach and learn, and so that we can all live in harmony, in good healing, good life and healing. So Mitakuye Dona namachum pia, Wicoye prekide, Donik suya wachishni, Nishtoni Dagni Shicha Waki wachishni. Chile Ogoyan pikile cha Uxjiri Chasha Wichani Hichi, Unsh Onkaki Japino, Tihio Goyambi Ka. Wocheki Chela Najim Manta, Daku Cash Ogoki be Gap. He's Holambe to Chanopa Yochlatia, Chewakina, Oiniti, Binish do Dukte Lawampi and Lawan Pantash, Omaphan Ashna, Wocheki Chicha Happy. Chalampe to the Chichulon Pina, Wocheki, Wicoye Prekin, Henaicha, Kongashla, Yoashte Picta, and each our ad, Michoastepo. The Tony Dagni, Shicha Abhachi, the Homa Omaki. Wabke dona makaka on echi down at the open with Chawachi, Chalem betu Chewakina, Walona, Waglake on Michoastepo. Ya Pilame Pelot Midakepi, extra hoy valo, Pilame.
Yahweh, Yahweh, Yahweh.